Hey, in this video, I want to share with you 5 home buying tips that are probably a little different than some of the other tips that you have heard out there. So let's get right to it. Number 1, Credit Karma. Let's talk about it. So Credit Karma, in and of itself, the credit score is not what a lender is going to see, but it is a very valuable tool. And what I mean by that is you want to make sure that before you apply for a mortgage, that you make sure that your credit is accurate, and most importantly, that you have updated, all of the accounts have updated. I can't tell you how many times somebody reaches out to me and says, hey, Carlo, I want to buy a house. We review their credit together, and then I go over their credit with them line by line. It's one of the things that we do. And they say, well, wait a minute, like that account's been paid off, or I made a payment on that account. My utilization is lower on that one, but it doesn't matter because it hasn't updated yet. So use Credit Karma to your advantage as a tool. Very, very important. Number 2, I want you to understand the different types of companies that are out there. There are lenders, brokers, credit unions, and banks. So if you've applied to one, you want to find out which one, what type you've applied to. Here's why. Because they all offer different things. And even if they offer the same type of program like FHA or conventional, they have different guidelines. So very, very important. Number 3 tip is understanding down payment assistance, what it is, what it's not. Now, down payment assistance is an amazing thing, but you want to make sure that you understand it. And what I mean by that is that you understand whether it's down payment assistance or a grant. A lot of people think that down payment assistance is free money, and it's not. It has to be paid back. Now, that doesn't mean that it's not a good thing to do. It just means that you have to understand it. So make sure that the lender that you're working with really has a good history of working with down payment assistance. Not necessarily that they just offer it, but they have experience with it, okay? Next tip I want to share with you is regarding the rents in the area. Now you might be thinking, well, I'm looking for a home to buy as a primary residence. Why do I care what the rents are? Here's why. Because if you are purchasing your first home, you're in an amazing spot to buy that home, live in it for a year, and then rent it out. So you really want to make sure that your payment is in line with what the rents are or lower. So if you had to rent it out, or if you want to rent it out, it'll cover that. So that's very, very important. And then the other thing, the last tip, I think this is tip number 5. Maybe my assistant will put in cool graphics here, maybe. But the last thing is stop asking this question to lenders, banks. What's the lowest credit score that I can have and get approved for a loan? Because the thing is, what you want to do is ask a more empowering question and say, hey, listen, why is my score where it is? And how quickly can I increase my credit score so that I qualify for the best possible interest rate and programs? All right, I hope that you found value. If you found value in this video at all, please consider smashing that subscribe button and liking it. And if you want to schedule a call with me, if you're interested in purchasing a home, I'd be happy to talk to you. There's a free consultation. I will walk you through it. We even do soft credit pulls, so it will not affect your credit score at all when we first speak. So if you want to, link is in the description. See ya.